Please introduce yourself.
My name is Brenda Atterbury. I'm the grandmother of Shian Dennis.
I'm going to ask you some questions about your group.
Okay.
So, what was the name of your group?
The name of our group was the Sweethearts of Soul.
Why did y'all name that?
I'm not sure. It was so long ago. I think we just sort of came up with it. During the 70s, everyone was kind of like in the hip stage of things, you know.
What is the family story?
Well, we come from a long family of singers. Originally, my mother's family, I will call them the Burtons. Her father was a musician. He was a teacher of music. And he would get his 12 children, and they would travel in South Carolina from church to church. They sung gospel. And the youngest child would stand on the piano stool, and they would sing. They were very popular in the Carolinas as a family singing group. So my grandfather and so on, they were all very, very strong in music. So it's been passed on through the generations. Then my brother, my oldest brother, Rodney, he performed in Detroit. Actually, he was one of the youngest singers back in the 70s. The name of their group was Mad Dog and the Pups. And they made several records locally. And even Barry Gordy wanted to get them, but he was under a contract with Magic City. And they created songs like Hip Squeeze, Why Did You Leave Me, Girl, Please Don't Let Me Go, Love Shot, and some more. But he started singing. Actually, he got lost one day, and my parents was looking for him when he was 5. He was going from door to door to people's house, singing for them and making money. And he kind of looked at my parents like, you should have known where I was, you know. So that was his calling. Yeah.
What age did you start doing it?
Well, actually, I started singing around, I want to say 11 or 12, in a group. I mean, we always sung at home because my brother would play the piano and write songs. And he would have all of us stand around the piano and sort of sing these songs that he would write. We come from a family of 8. And so my mother, the gift was with her, and then it went to my oldest brother. And he was the one who kind of got everyone involved in music, even kids in the neighborhood. So.
What was the people name that was in your group?
It was my sisters. My older sister's Robbie, myself, and then my younger sister, Kim.
How old are they?
Well, now I'm 54, so that means Robbie is 56. And Kim would be 52. Yeah.
How many songs did y'all make, and what was the song's name?
Oh, wow. Well, my brother wrote a lot of songs that we would sing. One that he wrote for me was called I'm on My Way, Boy. And it's about a girl who's sort of like singing, and the background make these like sounds like a train. I'm on my way, boy. You know, I'm taking the next train home. And when I get there, boy, oh, she better be gone. I'm on my way. That's what the background would say. So that was one of his songs, but there were so many. But that was one that he wrote for me.
Where did y'all perform, like your first performance?
Oh, wow. Where was my first performance? We did a lot of shows. Oh, man. Like Henry's Cocktail Lounge. We were so young that the performances would usually be in nightclubs. And we were so young, we couldn't be in the club. We could be behind stage. until it was time for us to come on and perform. And then, they would let us come out on the stage, and then we have to go back because we couldn't be amongst the alcohol or anything. So there were big clubs like Henry Cocktail Lounge. Can't think of that club on the boulevard. Ooh, there were so many. Most of them were on the east side. So, that's like where the Dramatics and the Olympia Stadium, we did things there, downtown at Cobo Hall, So we did perform in big places with well-known groups, like the Four Tops, the OJs, Psychedelics, things like that. Funkadelics, that's what they were called back in the day. So, yeah, we had a lot of exposure. But my brother was the star. We were just like fill-ins for when artists were taking breaks. They let us go on stage and do stuff, So, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.